Jason Walliner.
And what show?
Oh, this is for Brett Gelman's Dinner in America.
Good. Let's talk about Dinner in America. This is actually quite interesting because it brings up those topics of what's about diversity, what's going on with everything, and it is extremely important.
Yes.
Talk about it, how it started and everything like that.
Well, that's how it started. We both cared about this issue for a long time, and that got more, that caring got even more extreme when all these videos of violence against the black community were surfacing, that the police were doing. And, of course, and then we realized, oh, well, we would want to do this, and people would be like, hey, it's a hot issue, and we would be like, no, yeah, it's been a hot issue for 400 years. Just because these things are now in the news because of iPhones, I mean, it only means that more people are aware of it, but it happens every day. It's been happening every day forever, since the genesis of this country. So we really wanted to speak out against that, and also the lack of diversity in our industry, and really every industry, but this is the industry that we're in. So we wanted to speak out against that, and really at the end of the day, it's an indictment of the white liberal, and an indictment, which is who we are. And so we're just as much pointing the finger at ourselves as we are at other people, because we realized, what the lack of, of action that we were taking as well in our own practices, and what we needed to do moving forward.
And over dinner you can get a lot of things discussed, whether it's politics, lack of diversity, anything like that. What does the dinner aspect have when it comes to that? Why is that important? Because it does work.
This was actually the third of a series of these dinner specials that we've done for Adult Swim, that Adult Swim has let us do. And so the first one's called Dinner with Friends, and it was just like a round table discussion that became kind of horrific, and so we wanted to keep the dinner thing going. It's more of like charcuterie in this one. There's no like actual meal, but we also thought, we talked about how people relax around a table, and it's that he's kind of forcing them to have that they didn't sign up for.
As an equal mix of people, and is giving every person equal opportunity.
I know when it comes to our film festival, that's one thing that we're talking about, and me being chief of correspondent and one of the Hollywood owners, there's never been a black Hollywood owner. So things are changing, so I'm looking for the exact same thing, but I've never gone out there. I'm like, if you got good product like this, I want it. I don't care where it's coming from, and I think that's really, really important. And this show has that. That's why I think it's important to do these interviews like that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Talk about why that is important, because there's a whole other genre when it comes to Adult Swim stuff.
And people of color feel heard, and white people ask themselves the question of how they might need to change their daily lives, and how they deal with people of color.
What would you say to get the audience to tune in to see this? What would you guys say?
We burn the Confederate flag. It's something that I think, is equal comedy.
Huh?
Oh.
Do you guys think about that one?
No.
Well, we did think about, we didn't have any, no, we didn't. I mean, the closest we came was, we didn't want meat there, even as just a prop, because that's another thing that we feel strongly about and are also on the wrong side of often. It's just like, and I've talked about maybe doing one of these about eating animals and the implications of that. That was the other.
What do you think they were sold on the idea? Was it about they felt strongly about it? Do you think that's how you got them?
That is what they all said to us. They all really responded to what we had written, which also, us as two white guys writing this and putting words in the mouths of these actors playing versions of themselves, but we didn't know these guys beforehand, and so a lot of it was us trying to figure out if we even had the right to do this, and what was
self-congratulatory stuff going on. It was like we were all there to work.
No, you guys have the right to do what you want.
The real message hits them harder.
And when is the debut again?
July 1st on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to add to it?
You know,
Being the token Jew.
yeah,